Welcome to the happiest place on earth.
I see you. You haven't cleaned up after yourself.
Yeah, I got a little carried away. How's it going, everybody? It's Overlord Tamala.
As you trim.
And
And
this is Alzala.
yes, Alzala is my brother, and he's gonna be joining us in spirit on this stream tonight. Is the audio coming through okay?
Yeah, everything sounds too good at the moment.
Good, I'm not too quiet.
Nope. Nope.
Perfect.
Perfecto.
Cause I want to be heard shouting like a complete idiot. Alright, so what were we doing? Oh, right. Wandering aimlessly through the woods collecting flowers. I feel like I was supposed to be doing something.
Yeah, I don't remember what you went to that keep for necessarily.
I think it was just in the area.
Yes. Actually, what was your last objective? Out of all
Stay
of the
away from
thousands that
these
you have
nerds.
selected.
Did that guy just fly?
He tried to whoop away. Probably got hit with an ice spike.
Oh, yep, that's what happened. I see his corpse over here. Or no? It's an elk.
Oh, even better.
And it's been penetrated immensely. Right, so how do we want to kill this bitch?
Well, I think she's a necromancer, so the most fitting way possible would be to soul trap her.
Right, which we can do with the katana of Brazilian buttwind. And it's still charged.
Do you have a black soul gem?
Let me check that. I think I've got plenty.
You don't have any empty black ones, though.
Oh. So, perhaps a plan B is in order.
I mean, you could still just go with their after her with the Brazilian buttwind. Unless you want to summon the melons.
Well, first, I want to trade with her. Healing. Well, that was disappointing. I wanted her to slit her throat. I'm thinking stamina. I'm feeling a little slow lately.
Need to put some pep in your step.
Gotta go fast.
Ain't easy walking in this bullshit. Novice destruction.
Could always do dual casting. Unless you want to do augmented shock.
Yes. I want to be the most shocking individual alive. I'll just take your clothes now.
Yes, because you can still do that without getting cancelled.
Yes, you were putting on a little peep show for me last night. Well, not you, but...
No, everyone else in Skyrim was.
Fuck, that means I'm a peeping Tom.
Yeah.
Literally.
Pretty much.
So I'm thinking at one of these waypoints we'll find something.
Maybe, eventually. Question is, where are you now?
I am just outside of the Falkreath watchtower.
Ooh. Oh, Garden, it looks like everything else is like all the way up in Morthal and Solitude.
There's nothing that I want to do in Falkreath because it's Falkreath.
Especially not speak to the Jarl.
Fuck the Jarl. Or I actually don't.
Yes, don't.
Return
don't know
to
where that's
Bard's
been.
College. Replace the bacon. I don't want to do that either.
What's that waypoint that you have marked up there for that cave? The one in blue.
Oh, I think that was left over from something else.
I guess you used it originally to mark Wolf Skull Cave.
Visit the College of Winterhold. Tumble Arch Pass. Kill the giant located. You know what? We'll go giant hunting.
Go giant hunting for the Jarl of Dawnstar.
Yes, for the Jarl of Homsar.
And then afterwards he'll allow you to build a house.
You ever start to wonder that maybe they kind of got tired of coming up with original names for some of these places?
I thought that they did a long time ago, you know, because Daggerfall, Hammerfell, their names tend to be based off of an object doing a thing. They're always a mix of a noun and a verb.
So what happens if I use the katana of Brazilian buttwind on a giant from behind when he doesn't know?
Could be interesting.
I guess he gets really stiff.
He gets hard as rocks.
Oh well, I guess while we're here we can enjoy a nice bonfire. Damn it, I can't pick him up. He's too big. I should be able to lift him.
There is a command for that because it's controlled by a slightly different parameter. I just don't remember what it is though. I just remember I used to use it in Fallout a lot.
Steal the Staff of Arcane Authority. You know what? Let's go to Winterhold and do shit. I'm feeling magical this evening.
Yes, we can be real dorks in Winterhold.
We'll show them my melons and then we'll get my way because that's how it works.
Once you flash your melons, they won't be able to say no.
No one says no to my melon. Oh no, it's you.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see. Don't know. Creepy fella. Black robe. Couldn't see
Yeah, creepy fella.
me a pretty sum to get that into your hands, though. Looks like
Oh, did you kill Grelod?
Yeah.
Oh boy. So that's what this is. That's what's up. Oh, good, all of your freakish children are here.
I didn't adopt them.
You made them.
Well, if you can have Ronald, I should be able to have some too, damn it.
Ronald is one thing.
Get away from me.
That little orc girl is scared of me. Well, that was easy. I didn't have to listen to his annoying voice.
Your follower tires of waiting and leaves. Who is following you? Was it Bandit Marauder?
How did you know?
Oh, what does Jarl want?
Keep your distance. This should come in handy. Here, let me show you a few tricks.
You can have it. Your voice is less annoying. I have to do one more good deed and then I can be a Than.
Fan of this fucking place.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
I don't really want anything from you. I just want you to dance for me. This never gets old for me. He's like, come to bed with me.
It's like, no.
I'm too creepy for this bed. Too creepy for this bed. So creepy, I must go.
You keep your distance with that magic.
Nobody loves me.
But yeah, at the same time, I kind of wonder, helping the people of Winterhold to become a Thane, what is even the point?
The gate will not open. You shall not gain entry.
I shall not pass.
I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college. And if, in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it. The more important question is, why are you here? Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within?
You can always use a shout to move her, and then run into the college.
Let's see. I desire to bend the will of those around me. I can kind of already do that.
Yes. You can kind of already use the power of ice and fire to destroy any who oppose you as well.
And my melons. Can't forget my melons.
Yes. I suppose we'll have to go with the third option. It's a shame there isn't option 4 where you can just shout her off of the bridge and run into the college.
I don't know if I even have shouts yet.
I think you do.
Just the first one.
That's okay.
Fools, help! I'm being attacked!
There you go.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Of course, she hates me now.
All you have to do is sheath your weapon, and everything will be fine.
I didn't even have a weapon out, though.
So just draw it and then put it away.
This lock cannot be picked. It requires a key to open. Okay, that was all pointless then.
Oh. He could always just use unlock on it.
You're right, I guess I could use my powers to break the fourth wall, or in this case, a gate.
Yes.
Of course, it would probably help if I clicked on it first, right?
Yes.
I'm home. Did I just make things worse?
It's possible.
There's no one here to give me a tour. Oh. Well, hello, you cheeky dick waffles.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
Yeah, so you guys are just
If there are any problems, let me
casually standing here.
keep things running smoothly. Day-to-day operations are my responsibility.
Another new apprentice, I see. You of the sort that believe
Oh,
you
he works.
change the world, or are you only in it for yourself? I assure you that I.
Why does he look like that in your installation? Oh my god. It's horrifying. So, we don't care about him because he's a smelly banana, so he can just dance.
He's a dancing banana fool.
He's crazy like a fool. He's a banana tool.
It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education. You already know all that I know.
Wait, what?
You already know.
What did he say?
You already know what I know. You didn't hear it on your end?
I don't really have my volume all the way up.
Oh, gotcha. Well, you're of no use to me then. I guess I should go back down there and...
Do the spell challenge properly.
Assuming she isn't mad at me.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
I mean, if nothing else, I suppose you could always just reload from when you exited the Jarl's Longhouse.
Hello? Who's there?
Hi, I'm over here. She looks like she's still pissed at me. Oh, the guards are pissed.
That chicken is pissed.
The chicken probably saw me do it.
So, draw and sheath.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
All right, I'll pay the tax.
Pay the 40 gold. But pay the chump change.
After you pay the fine, of course.
And suddenly, tree.
Yes, because it's Winterhold. They don't actually have a dungeon because they're shit.
Welcome to the College of Winterhold. I am Feralda, one of the senior wizards here. I trust you found your journey to Winterhold not entirely unpleasant. Now, I must advise you that if your only purpose in being here is to complain, you would be far better off speaking with the Jarl of Winterhold. If, however, you seek something more, I will be happy to assist you.
Why would I complain about magic? It's fabulous.
We have been unjustly blamed for a great many things over the years. The good people of Skyrim, on occasion, would rather pass judgment than attempt to understand what we do here. Thus, we must take certain precautions in order to secure our safety.
May I enter the college?
Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within?
Yes, I want to use the power of ice and fire to destroy any who oppose me.
I see. It would seem that the college...
Yeah, sure.
Not just anyone is allowed inside. A small test, if you will. No, I'm afraid I don't know anything of the sort.
I guess I'll have to take your testes then.
This spell has saved the life of many an illusion mage. If you could cast it on the seal here on the ground, that would prove your skill. I look forward to it.
Okay, so
What's-
fear spell.
Oh boy. Maybe don't cast it directly at her. Yes, you have to look for the fear.
Nope. You gotta work for it. You gotta work for it. Why'd you stop?
She's had enough of your bullshit.
No, you're following me. Let's walk our asses all the way up to the college.
Let's get up to the gate that you were supposed to open in the first place.
She's just gonna slow walk. Because I'm not playing her little game. She's just staring at me.
Best come on.
Did you forget what you were doing? Just taking a casual stroll. Nothing to see here.
Over a crumbling bridge. Over a chaosm.
Legs look kind of funny from this angle.
Yeah, no. That's one of the main problems with Skyrim is when they designed things like that on a very steep incline. They're like, oh no, people will definitely be able to climb that naturally.
What happens if I slow walk her all the way to the other two NPCs?
I don't know.
Have you ever done this before?
Nope.
Okay, good. They're still there. Not that I'd imagine them leaving for any reason.
Welcome to the college. Well done indeed. Well done indeed. Well done indeed. Until
Welcome
next
to
time.
the college.
Well done indeed.
Well done indeed.
Addition to the college.
You're pretty good.
I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master. Please, follow me.
Welcome to the college.
Bye. She's trying to hit the fountains. She missed all of them.
She wants me to follow her to do her job. Fuck you.
No, you don't have to now. You just need to report to Mirabelle.
I was told to come see you sometime.
How many of you there are lately? Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin? Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied.
Blah, 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 blah.
Day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the...
Do I have to follow her?
Unfortunately, we've had to...
Technically, yeah, but that's only if you want to continue the quest line.
We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared.
She's just standing around like, I don't know what to do.
I can't do my job.
We all walk in like sexy bitches.
This is the College of Thoughts. Especially on Kano, he's the biggest thought of them all.
Yes, he's the first one to graduate.
Our newest members are housed here.
He graduated with honors.
I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate...
Why, is this because I spoke up too loudly earlier?
The Hall of Retainment.
The Hall of Retainers.
This is the hall that where all of the anal retentive people go.
And then there's Jizzargo.
You are new, yes? Have you mastered the expert level distraction?
The second biggest thought in the college.
Ah, this is good. But Jizzargo will know them first. It is good to finally be around mages who may be able to keep up with Jizzargo.
You have any idea how much fangs would be worth? Or even
Actually, should we make him dance for us?
Yes, give him magical dance.
Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the...
You don't tell me what to do.
Oh good, you've got the other Atronach spells.
Yes, I can now conjure cheese.
Jeez.
I like cheese. I like cheese. I like cheese. I like cheese.
Well, Well, you know what goes together with watermelon? Cheese. So maybe I should do that.
Summon both of them.
Yes, I'll summon melon and cheese. So is this the public bath?
Basically. This is the greeter fountain.
Can I show you the fountain? This is too small for me to run around in. It has to be bigger so that I can piss them off. Free sweet rolls. I feel much fresher. That's immersive.
I feel much fresher after taking that cloth full of stagnant swamp ass
Well,
water.
look
and
at
putting it
your
on my face.
dick-sucking lips.
All right, let's not overdo it. Meet me in my quarters.
Notice this seems to be a trend with all of your elf characters.
I think these were all of the model or mods that DG suggested for making the men more fabulous.
Out of curiosity, are you using ethereal elfin?
I don't think so.
There are some experiments the college frowns. I hope you've got some. Let's just take a look then.
He's got a black soul gem.
Yes.
Scroll of Blizzard. You think there might be like a scroll of Activision that we could install?
If there's a scroll of Blizzard, maybe there's a scroll of Julius, so you can have the entire Dairy Queen line.
Scroll of NOB Flesh.
Ooh, lightning cloak.
Rune.
Oh my god, you've only got 6,000 gold.
Yeah, money situation's not very good right now.
You can actually make a lot of potions that'll generate you some money.
Yeah, I gotta sit down and do that soon. In the meantime, I can sell shit still.
Yeah. Best potion to make is actually a mix of giant's toe, bear claws, and hanging moss. Because that one generates the most points for alchemy, as well as generates the most money.
I'll keep the health potions. Those might come in handy.
Yes.
Potion of regeneration.
Potion of Doctor Who.
potion of vigorous masturbation.
What was the other one that we remember commenting on the last time? Was it poison of weakness to poison?
No, it was evil poison bites death.
Yeah, but it was a type of poison. It was a poison of something poison.
Oh yeah, I remember now, but now I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember what it was called. It was almost as ridiculous as the that potion that did absolutely nothing. I would like to sell you some literature. Six warnings.
They didn't get it the first 3 times.
All right, then. I'm working on some very important research, I assure you.
I wasn't even paying attention to you, but now that you've drawn attention to yourself.
The exact nature of my research is a secret, I'm afraid. But it really is quite... He asked far too many questions about my research. I think the Thalmor are trying to steal my work. I haven't told him anything, of course. What I'm doing is far...
What would the Thalmor want to steal from this guy?
Because he's trying to study the Dweemers.
You mean the official sort of business? Well, no. No, not really. All right, then.
Well, that was pointless. Wait, I don't want to go to Skyrim.
The funny thing is, I think Mirabelle's been waiting outside of the dormitory for you this entire time.
When I've finished what I'm working on, everyone will understand its significance.
They'll see. They'll all see.
This bow does not belong up your ass.
It's also meant for advanced asses.
Oh yeah, I wanted to talk to you about the part 4 ending, because I wanted to expand on it, but can't talk about it now, obviously.
Yes.
Who the fuck invited you?
They're having trouble navigating around each other.
You know what? I have an idea.
Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices.
You can't even tell.
And if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
Yes, go to Tolfkir's class. Oh god.
You're welcome. Okay, let's see you actually do something this time.
We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the
Actually, check your spells to see if you have a ward.
very nature, volatile.
I should. Oh, wrong button.
Restoration. Hey. Greater ward is the better one.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do?
You're capable of getting your ass kicked by Draugr and Sarthal.
Is that so?
See, she agrees with us too. Why don't you actually show us something?
Yes. Pull down your pants.
I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards.
That would be a very
Award?
strict... Hey. You're getting awarded.
You all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells? Well, then this should be no problem at all for you. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up.
You have to stamp out the eyeball.
Yes, and then do jazz hands.
Over there, please, just opposite me.
Be right back.
Cast the ward spell and keep it up.
He seems to be confused.
Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
Now I have to return to Corn. But first... I don't know why, but picnic tables just look strange up here.
I could see what they were going for, but I mean, they didn't really expand on the architecture that was already there. The biggest problem was I could see that they were trying to go for a main dining hall, kind of like what they had in Harry Potter. But obviously there aren't that many tables.
It's lies. All of it. I don't care what she told you. It's all lies.
No, the cake is real.
Feralda, don't act like she didn't say anything. I know her, and I know what she's been up to. My problem with her? She's the one who has a problem with me.
Never mind for all of them, what do you know about Ancano?
By my skill as a wizard, by my elegance and posture, but she's trying to undermine my confidence.
Don't trust that one. He's up to something. Most here are up to something, of course, but in his case, it's not good. I haven't figured it out yet, but I will.
Are you looking for any specific
He is rather handsome, though, isn't he?
Oh, no.
Yeah, you have me to thank for that.
Let me know if you need anything.
What's that? Oh, yes, thank you. I will. You can see me? But you can hear me, obviously. Something still isn't quite right. At least I'm making progress. I shall explain to you the mysteries of the Outer Realms. There may be a matter in which your skills could be useful.
Can I help
The various points of focus for magic energy.
What does he mean by that? He doesn't know anything about my skills.
Books that you can recall?
Neria.
Very well.
Did she
These
perhaps
specially
mention
enchanted
any
gloves will allow you to
dangerous
delve
research she
directly
might be
into the
working
focal
on?
points for these energies.
Anything that could get her in
Go
trouble?
to each focal point,
I'm here to
remove
help you
whatever
with books,
impurities
Neria.
you may find
That's
there.
all.
Return the gloves to me when you have finished.
Yes, of
Please
course.
exercise
No,
caution.
I don't need
This is
anything.
not a procedure without possible consequences. Good day.
Wait, does he want me to cause the resonance cascade?
I think the college is due for a change in leadership. Watch.
Something like that. A mini version of what Ancano's planning on doing, which is basically the same thing.
Plane of oblivion. Disrupt my arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance? Fight well.
And there's the King Dorc of them all.
This collection. It's going to stay pristine. If you're feeling adventurous, I'm always looking for someone to procure valuable books from some more dangerous locations. Well, all right, here. I scribbled down the last place I'd heard about. Check it out, but be careful.
Is it me or do his bottom teeth look loose?
A mage is only...
I think that's just how they did it with the orcs, just that they kind of look like they're talking normally-ish.
This collection since the Second Era. Books have come and gone during that time, but it's...
Well, just I'm looking at the bottom lip and the teeth, and it's like he's gargling. It's like he's gargling like soul gems, really dull-colored soul gems.
I mean, I get that, but the thing is, that's even more off-putting is the fact that you can see the teeth are actually morphing whenever he talks.
Back in the First Era, had an understanding of magic few have ever matched.
He holed himself up in Labyrinthian and devoted all his time to research and study, but more than you would imagine possible. Since then, his writings have been scattered off. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us. The strongholds keep to themselves. Skyrim hasn't always... For an outsider like you to be accepted, an orc would have to make you blood kin and send word to the chiefs. Trust like that is not freely given. Fight well.
Damn, I'm having good luck stealing shit tonight.
I'm Ba.
Wabba.
Tabla.
You have no opinion about your job?
Nah, I like it though.
I'm not talking... are you watching the stream?
Yeah, I am.
She's gonna dance with love and joy.
She is now.
Here you go, Utrim.
Wonder why this spot's caged.
It's illegal.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that by clicking on things in here, I become smarter.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
The Dragon Book did fuck all.
It's because Neria's looking at it.
I care.
She ruined it.
But perhaps you need help with conjuration magic.
She sounds like another Gizly.
Kind of.
If you're working on any experiments, please clean up after yourself.
I promise I'll use the bathroom this time. Right, so what was I doing again?
I think you were following Twofdir to Sorthol, although you could just do whatever the hell.
The Hall of Counting. This is where we find the count.
One paranoid wizard. Two.
Two banana douchebags.
This place is going to the dogs.
Are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim.
Just take a little dip in the fountain and out I go. clean for all the elements. And now I'm in that magical place called outside.
Yes, instead of being locked in a dank library.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
Let's go bother him.
Fool, I am the Archmage. Plot twist spoiler.
Well, since you're using immersive college, you could actually just instate 12th tier as the Archmage.
Hey, we're in your elements.
Yeah. Snowy as hell.
I don't remember seeing snow when we were in hell earlier.
We were in the wrong section.
Oh, there's sections. Is it like a
Yes.
Walmart?
No, it's more like a donut. It's more like a Target.
Hey, Utrum, we have comments on YouTube from someone named Redneck.
Oh.
They think I'm a bird for some reason, and that birds are not real.
You're a bird, motherfucker. You're a bird.
He's calling me Bird Girl. At least it's not Harvey Birdman.
That wouldn't necessarily be an insult. Then again, with the eye patch, you're already kind of Philkin 7.
Ah. Katana of Brazilian butt wind.
That they're probably gonna get soul trapped now because you've got your gem. Oh. Let's see what they do. Fly, bitch.
I think they were a little upset.
Just a little.
Let me go. Wait, where? Oh, wow, that head's up really high.
What's the matter, cat? Watch your head.
Here, let's make this a little more interesting. If you'll ever spawn. Don't know why it does that.
I think it's working. You're spawning the flaming Atronachs? Or no, wait.
You're not real bird girl. You're a spy for the government. What are they paying you? I will pay you Dubel. Is it? Where's Dubel?
Oh, is that the government he represents? Everyone loves Dubel.
Is that what they ring when you're in Dubai?
Yes, Taco Dubel.
Suddenly Winterhold Guard.
You keep your distance with that magic.
Welcome to Taco Tubel. How can I help you? Or how I might take your order.
Spawn, damn you!
Probably have an easier time spawning them in first person.
In hell with the rest of your bird spy friends. God, if this is a I don't know what to say. Not sure if troll or serious. Or just
I mean,
bored.
you should already know we're in hell, given our affiliations.
Hello, Saman. Yes, such snow, much wow. Oh, they're fighting each other. Yes, it is quite the storm. There's a cave up ahead in the distance that we can take shelter in.
There were also several tombs, but whatever.
Redneck said, red like the oil they use in the robot birds.
Okay.
You're still paying attention to him.
Soon they will go after the dogs and the chipmunks.
And so we venture into Stillborn Cave. Oh, it's a chorus. You know, if you think about it, a chorus is basically an overgrown cockroach.
Really more of an overgrown weevil, but yeah.
And you know what really attracts them? Food. So, I say that aside from melons, we get out the cheese.
Cheese!
Aye, sick 'em, lassie.
Noticed.
Oh, you guys are just being lazy. Treasure. You know, coincidentally, I do have watermelon and fancy cheese in the fridge right now.
This is what you're going to be doing with it later.
What do I want to do with you? Just look through my weapon collection. And, you know, I'm thinking the Hammer of Zillihu this time. What do you think?
Yes.
Good choice.
Wow, I actually got a sneak kill with the Hammer of Zillihu.
I'm surprised it didn't send him flying.
It doesn't seem to have the same effects as the Pogo Hammer. I think it's just a cosmetic appearance.
Oh, I see.
An overpowered cosmetic, really.
Indeed. Brutal.
Yes, brutality, and it never looked so clown-like.
Carnage.
Yeah, I do look like something that would belong in a circus. What else do I want to try? Let's try that. And the gold tankard of frost. Or no, I guess that's a one-handed item. You're only making me stronger. What, did you get bored?
No, he got afeared. He's running away.
Now what shit have you guys been hiding from me? Oh, damn. That's quite the collection.
Quite the haul, eh?
What would these blind fuckers want with it?
I don't know. I think they've just been taking them from random people that wander into their cave.
The Black Arrow, Volume 1. How about we do a little reading? The Black Arrow, Part 1. By Gorgic Gwyn.
That doesn't even sound like a real name, but whatever. It is Skyrim, so who cares?
Yes, the names can be as ridiculous as you want them to be. Okay, I'll read the first part. I was young when the Duchess of Woda hired me as an assistant footman at her summer palace. My experience with...
foot fetish.
Oh no, foot fetish. My experience with the ways of the titled aristocracy, I've decided that's what it's going to be called, was very limited before that day. There were wealthy merchants, traders, diplomats, perverts, and officials who had large operations in Elden Root and ostentatious palaces for entertaining, but my relatives were all far from those social circles.
They were piranhas. There was no family business for me to enter when I reached adulthood, but my cousin heard that an estate far from the city required servants. It was so remotely located that there were unlikely to be many applicants for the positions. I walked for 5 days into the jungles of Valenwood before I met a group of riders going my next page. Going my direction. There were 3 Bosmer men, 1 Bosmer woman, 2 Breton women, and a Dunmer man. Adventurers from the look of them.
Then they all wandered into a bar.
Oh, is it my turn now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you also going to Maleva? Is that how you properly pronounce that?
I guess we're gonna pronounce it that now.
Asked Prolissa, one of the Breton women, after we had made our introductions.
Her name literally just translates as prolapse.
I don't know what that is, I replied. I'm seeking a domestic position with the Duchess of Yoda.
We'll take you to her gate, said the Dunmer Missin-Akin. You just made that shit up on the spot, pulling me up to his horse. But you would be wise not to tell her grace that students from Maliva escorted you, not unless you don't really want the position in her service.
Oh, I love service. Oh great, I have to read the next one with a voice like this. Akin explained himself as we rode on. Maliva was the... Could you turn the next page, please? Closest village to the Duchess's estate, where a great and renowned archer had retired after a long life of military service. His name was Heilmeist, and though he was retired, he had begun to accept students who wished to learn the art of the bow. In time, when word spread of the great teacher, more and more students arrived to learn from the master. The Breton women had come down all the way from the western reach of High Rock. Akin himself had journeyed across the continent from his home near the great volcano in Morrowind. He showed me the ebony arrows he had brought from his homeland. I had never seen anything so black.
Oh.
He was ogling his black arrows. He was ogling Atkins' black arrows.
Yes.
Indeed.
From what we've heard, said Capel, one of the Bosmer men, the Duchess, is an Imperial whose family has been here even before the Empire was formed. So you might think that she was accustomed to the common people of Valenwood. Nothing could be further from the truth. She despises the village and the school most of all.
I suppose she wants to control all the traffic in her vagina, laughed Prolapse.
Welcome to my jungle!
There's no fun and games to be had.
I accepted the information with gratitude and found myself dreading more and more my first meeting with the intolerant Duchess. My first sight of the palace through the trees did nothing to assuage my fears.
Kilroy was here. It was nothing like any building I had ever seen in Valenwood. A vast Ed-face, Ed was poking his face out, of stone and iron with a jagged row of battlements like the jaws of a great beast. Most of the trees near the palace had been hewn away long ago. I could only imagine the scandal that must have caused, and what fear the Bosmer peasants must have had of the duchy of Woda to have allowed it. In their stead was a wide gray-green moat circling in a ring around the palace, so it seemed to be on a perfect, if artificial, island. I had seen such sights in tapestries from High Rock and the Imperial Province, but never in my homeland.
There'll be a guard at the gate, so we'll leave you here, said Atkins, stopping his horse in the road to have a salad. It'd be best for you if you weren't damned by association with us.
I thanked my companions and wished them good luck with their schooling. They rode on and I followed on foot. In a few minutes' time, I was at the front gate, which I noticed was linked to Tall and... Next page, please. Tall and ornate railings to keep the compound secure. When the gatekeeper understood that I was there to inquire about a domestic position, he allowed me to pass and signaled to another guard across the open lawn to extend the drawbridge and allow me to cross the moat.
The moat with the goat?
The moat with the goat.
There was one last security measure. The front door. An iron monstrosity with the Woda coat of arms across the top, reinforced by more strips of iron and a single golden butthole. The man standing guard unlocked the door and gave me passage into the huge, gloomy gray stone palace.
Her Grace greeted me in her drawing room. She was thin and wrinkled like a reptile, cloaked in a simple red gown. It was obvious that she never smiled. Our interview consisted of a single question. Boxers or briefs? Do you know anything about being a junior footman in employment of an imperial noblewoman? Her voice was like ancient leather. That's not really an image I would think would be good.
No, Your Grace. Blah, blah.
Good. No servant ever understands what needs to be done, and I practically dislike those who think they do. You're engaged. You will be marrying me tonight.
At the strike of midnight, before the spell breaks. And I turn back into leather. Life at the palace was joyless, but the position of junior footman was very undemanding. I had nothing to do on most days except to stay out of the Duchess's sight. At such times I usually walked 2 miles down the road to Maliva. In some ways, there was nothing special or unusual about the village. There are thousands of identical places in Valenwood. But on the hillside nearby was Master Bader. On the hillside was Master Namaste's Archery Academy, and I would often take my luncheon and watch the practice. I almost read that as function. What the fuck is a function?
It's a key that you'd usually find on a laptop.
Oh, is it my turn now?
Yep.
Okay. Alyssa and Aiken would sometimes meet me afterwards. With Aiken, the subjects of conversation very seldom strayed far from archery. Though I was very fond of him, I found Prolissa a more enchanting companion, not only because she was pretty for a Breton, but also because she seemed to have interests outside the realm of marksmanship. Excellent.
There's a circus in High Rock. I think we were just a part of it. I saw when I was a little girl called the Quill Circus, she said during one of our walks through the woods. They've been around for as long as anyone can remember. You have to see them if you ever can. They have plays and sideshows and the most amazing tits. I'm just gonna complete these with random words until you see the page. The most amazing acrobats and archers you've ever seen. That's my dream, to join them someday when I'm good enough. And I have tits.
How will you know when you're a good enough archer? I asked.
She didn't answer, and when I turned, I realized that she had disappeared. I looked around, bewildered, until I heard laughter from the tree above me. She was perched on a branch, grinning.
I may not join as an archer, maybe I'll join as an acrobat, she said. Or maybe as both. I can go both ways. I figured that Valenwood would be the place to go to see what I could learn. You've got all those great teachers to imitate in the trees here. Those ape men. That's racist.
Or are we suddenly in Planet of the Apes, or did Planet of the Apes take place in Skyrim?
Skyrim was Planet of the Apes all along.
Damn you all to hell!
Especially Ulfric.
She coiled up, bracing her left leg before springing forward. On her right, in a second, she had leapt across to a neighboring branch. I found it difficult to keep talking to her.
The Imga, you mean? I stammered. Aren't you nervous up at that height?
It's a cliche, I know, yeah. She said, jumping to an even higher branch. But the secret is not to ever look down.
Who would mind coming down?
I probably should anyhow, she said. She was a good 30 feet up now, balancing herself, arms outstretched, on a very narrow branch. She gestured toward the gate, just barely visible on the other side of the road. This tree is actually as close as I want to get to your Duchess's palace. So are they just stalking outside the palace at the moment?
I held back a gasp as she dove off the branch, somersaulting until she landed on the ground, knees slightly bent. That was the trick, she explained. Yeah. Anticipating the blow before it happened, I expressed to her my confidence that she would be a great attraction at the Quill Circus. Of course, I know now that never was to be.
Okay. Well, what do you think I should read this one as?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of exposition.
Oh, on that day, as I recall, I had to return early. It was one of the rare occasions when I had work of a sort to do. Guardian of your soul. Whenever the Duchess had guests, I was to be at the palace. That is not to say that I had any particular duties, except to be seen standing at attention in the dining room. The stewards and maids worked hard to bring in the food and clear the plates afterwards, but the footmen were purely decorative, a formality. But at least I was an audience for the drama to come.
Oh boy.
I have no idea what I was doing there.
And then they ended on a cliffhanger, of course. You find out in part 2.
Sans journal in his torch. And I'll just take these useless Fulmer arrows. No, we already looted that.
I hear you haven't taken any eggs yet to make an omelet.
Oh, you're right. We're gonna have the best breakfast in the morning.
I mean, if you can make anything amazing with chorus eggs, I think you can cook anything at that point.
You'd be surprised what Gordon Ramsay can teach.
Yes, just yell at it and tell people to get out until it gets done.
Oh, do I want to go back this way?
I think this is actually a pass, so...
It's an ass. Oh yeah, I cleared it.
It looks like there's a section up ahead that you probably didn't go through yet. Not through there, but like further back. I was just looking at the local map and I seen a section that wasn't cleared yet.
Ah, yes. Wait, this is where I came from. Okay, I can't get to that point just yet. Or wait, I should go back anyway. There is a section over here that I haven't gone to yet. That's probably what you were referring to.
Indeed.
Ah, you can tell I'm getting tired now.
Me too.
In fact, let's see, what time is it? Yeah, I'd say we can finish exploring this cave and then we can call it a night.
Sounds like a plan.
Oh.
Of course.
He came out of the wall sphincter, and so did he.
Time to put them back whence they came. This will teach you to leave your wall sphincter.
And now we're having a standoff.
It looks like he's unknocked his arrow, so time to go in for the kill.
Tanya Harding, that bitch.
Class dismissed.
So, do they sleep in those?
I think they live in them. They're basically like those capsule hotels, except worse. They were like a capsule motel.
Wonder what reviews they get.
Absolutely none. Yelp doesn't exist in this universe, for one, and for another, I think they eat all of their guests.
Oh yeah, and wouldn't they be able to see in order to leave a comment?
There's that.
More unexplored area. And yet I keep finding empty Fulmer. Okay. Oh yeah, I just realized those spells that I bought, I don't think I've used them yet.
No.
Oh, that's because I already know them.
Oh no.
You know, I want to use some magic in this situation. But the question is, what do I want to use?
Something flashy.
You know, I've been pretty mean these last few playthroughs. I want to deliver them some sweets. Wait, I'm smart now?
That's how education works. School is a scam.
Nobody complains about my baked goods because they don't live to tell about them.
That's how you beat the Yelp system.
Fuck the Yelp system. You know,
I guess since it's Skyrim, it wouldn't really be Yelp, it would be Fuss.
I wonder, would there be a .com in this universe, or would they come up with their own extensions?
Good question. .yarl.
.yarl.
Instead of .gov.
Or the YARL could be URL.
Yes, .url.
Well, no, you just follow the YARL instead of follow the URL.
Yes.
Maybe .me.
Arrow.me.
Yeah, you can follow me at arrow.me. Okay, now I'm just going bass backwards. Okay, I'd say this is done.
Yeah.
And not and when I say that, I don't say it like the retarded lion from that one animated cancer film.
This is done. Yes.
The diamonds.
God, is that going to be another thing? Maybe that's something at various events, a diamond atronach.
Ugh. I don't wanna.
It shines bright like a diamond.
I have seen the Soul Gem Chorus.
I'm thinking what it'll do is it shines bright like a diamond and specifically targets undead.
Eh, fuck it. I don't want to take the pass. Dawn Guard. Damn, it is still pissing down snow.
Weather don't give a shit. It's Winterhold.
Well, I think we can call it here. We've had a pretty healthy stream tonight.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Anyways, everybody, thank you for joining in on YouTube, on Twitch. True Malzala, thank you for participating in this wild ride.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, we'll have to do this again sometime. Anyways, it's sleepy time now. Thank you for joining in. I'm Overlord Tamala.
And this has been your Trim.
And this has been Alzala.
And we will see you next time. Na guys.
Na guys.